On to you, Capricorns. You have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Emperor, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, the Chariot, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you Capricorns, right? Because you and Virgo gave me the most views, so I'm going to give y'all the first two readings. So the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Emperor. The Devil, you got the Devil, so you definitely showed up in your own reading. Congratulations, you got the opposite energy of Cancer. I see, right, with the Nine of Wands, a lot of people knowing that they missed out on an opportunity. A lot of the exes, a lot of the people that you could have been in something with, knowing that they missed out on a very good opportunity. They missed out on a very good opportunity to be with you. They spent so much time, wasting time, trying to control every element of who you are, and obviously that's not going to work too well, because you Capricorns, especially when you're doing it right, you Capricorns are usually very proud of the wins that you've gotten, right? Not necessarily proud of the losses, but you've learned from the losses or the lessons. And yeah, a person really know that they messed up. They know that. And the Six of Wands and the Emperor represents you Capricorns continuing to be better off, right? You just keep going higher and higher, right? It's not like you're dropping down to where you were before a month, 2 months, 6 months. You're actually getting better. And that's what Capricorn represents, right? When you're chasing excellence, you go up, right? Then you go down, but you don't go down from where you began, right? You don't crash. You go up, then you go back down a little bit, then you go up higher, then you go down a little bit, then you go higher than you were. So Capricorns, y'all are about doing better over time. That's the key word for Capricorn. Time, okay? So a lot of you Capricorns end up doing better over time. The more time goes by, right? Especially if you're doing it right. Especially if you're doing it right. So this person just really knows that they messed up and that they really should have done better, right? You know, all of that trying to get on your nerves and do all this other type of stuff, all that type of stuff is really uncalled for. And the Devil and the King of Pentacles really does speak to how, well, the Devil represents you, but it represents this person's connection with you. How they will forever remember how they messed up, messing around, playing around, right? Playing around with you, underestimating you, right? Because that's what happens with earth signs. We get underestimated, right? Playing around with you, playing around with your time, right? That's the key word for Capricorn, time, okay? I know, because I have a Capricorn North Node, tons of Capricorn in my chart, time. So since they wasted your time, a lot of you Capricorns, now that you don't want to hang out with them anymore, and they saw you get better over said time, now they understand that they look stupid. So the Nine of Pentacles represents, and they also understand that you're not even wasting time thinking about them. It is what it is. If you think about them, it ultimately is a passing thought. The Sun now represents, as a result of this, because you have way too much things to do. You have way too much to enjoy your life about. You have way too many reasons to enjoy your life, right? These people had their chance. They blew it. So now the Chariot represents, here they are trying to get someone better than you, and that's their problem. See, way too many people are trying to go on this escalator. Way too many people are trying to go on this elevator. They don't want to be with someone and elevate that way. It's always this fear of, well, I gotta upgrade this person, because what if this person leaves me? If the person leaves you, then find someone else. This is what I mean when I say that too many people are too sensitive. This idea of you can't find someone else, like life doesn't go on. You've put in all this work into something, and then life doesn't go on now all of a sudden. You end here with the project. Come on, y'all. And this raises a lot of sensitive offspring. People who have this ideology that they can't become someone new. They can't restart. They can't do it over. That's what Mercury retrograde shows us. As long as you're here, as long as you're still breathing, you have an opportunity to restart, right? Restart the things that you want to do and restart it in a better way. And the thing about it is that the Two of Swords represent, a lot of you Capricorns ultimately have to watch out for that yourselves, right? Don't start, you're in a very good position, but one thing that you don't want to do, you don't want to play scared. And what I mean by that is, you Capricorns are in a very powerful but comfortable position. You Capricorns don't want to start being in a position where you start looking at it like you're so well off at this point, which you are right now. You're well off, right? Things are going well for you, okay? Your health, your finances, things are going well for you. But what will make you unwell is the paranoia. It's the idea that now all of a sudden, now you got to close your heart off. That's not how it is that you do it. How you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to feel that heartbreak and then go through all the transitions of what a heartbreak is supposed to feel like. And then you would have conquered that, right? And then you move forward, right? But closing yourself off, that's going to make you more sensitive. So now you have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Ace of Cups is about how and the reason why I'm saying that you don't want to start closing yourself off is because these two cards, you're going to have more people that's coming to you. So this ideology of trying to close yourself off, that's going to make you more brittle. Instead of it making you more of the onyx stone or the obsidian stone, same thing, which is what Capricorn represent, the onyx or the obsidian stone, volcanic rock that's solidified and it becomes jet black, right? But smooth and shiny, right? But precious, right? It is precious, right? To some tribes, it's precious, period. But the point is that in order for you to become that, you have to actually feel that heartbreak, because a lot of times people think that not feeling it is the easiest. I ain't gonna say the easiest, but it's the easier route, when in actuality it really is the harder route, because it makes you more sensitive. You spend most of your time thinking about trying not to go back to that space ever again. And you can't do that. I won't suggest you do that, because if you really want to succeed, not just in love, but in life overall, you have to sacrifice. And that's one of the things that Capricorn also represents too, sacrifice. You have to make a sacrifice. Do you want to succeed in life? How much do you want to succeed? Do you want to succeed in life? Or do you honestly want to just keep... do you want to be popular, or do you want to succeed in life? Sometimes those two things may not necessarily work hand in hand. Sometimes those two things, right, will clash against each other, because people will not like you, like Ghost from Power. People may not like you for some of the choices that you make, but they're for the greater good. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Chariot. The Moon, the Lovers, the Devil, see, the Star. 4 major arcana back to back to back. So to clarify this, right, the Moon, the Lovers, to clarify the Chariot, right, the relationships that you've had in the past may have ended up terribly, but those are supposed to be life lessons. Because remember what I told you, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, and Scorpio, right? They are not very fun placements when it comes to love and how love is introduced to you, right? It's not going to be very easy, but it's good. And it's even better than an exaltation, Venus and Pisces. It's better than an exaltation because, right, it'll teach you what love actually is versus what it is not. So that's your advantage. And the thing about it is that the devil and the stars about how, however, if you never went through these type of instances, these type of lived experiences, then you would never actually know what it is. You'll just be comfortable. And then when this type of stuff happens to you, you'll experience that type of heartbreak later on, because that's the Capricorn thing. You can either experience it's time. So you can either experience it now or you can experience it later, and it might be even more greater, or I should say greater later. It's up to you to experience it. It's up to you. So I would suggest to you Capricorns to experience the heartbreak now, live through it, learn your lessons, so that way you ain't got to go through that type of nonsense again. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you what I did and what I do. So to clarify the Ace of Cups, you have the Hermit, the King of Swords, then you have the Five of Wands, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because again, use the time that you are not with anyone right now to really heal from that trauma of what you've experienced in the past and get over the inferiority complex that some of you Capricorns have. You're great people, but you have to allow yourselves to be great. You're not allowing yourself to be great if you're going to be out here, right, thinking that people are automatically out to get you. Are some people automatically out to get you? Yeah. But those are the type of people that are out to get everybody because they're parasitic, they're parasocial. Right? Those are the people who play games like I've been talking about. But it doesn't necessarily mean that every last person is out here to get you. That's not the reality of the situation at all. So the King of Swords is about, this is something that you have to honestly really keep in check, because the suspicion can really get you to clash with people who are trying to be there for you, right? And the Five of Wands represents that clashing, right? That problem. And the Queen of Pentacles represents, and instead of that, you have to use that suspicion in the business sense that it'll actually work for you. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. As of right now, yo, we have 9,000. We have 9,018 subscribers. That is amazing. Thank y'all so much. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.